Okay, I read your letter. I wrote to my coordinator and my doctor. He isn't really my doctor. He's psychiatrist. I'm not mentally ill person. I'm just a victim of brain experiment. And here's some books and about targeted individuals who are suffering from brain experiment. And those are kind of programming by Richard Lighthouse. He used to work for NASA.
Who's Adrian Wallen?
I don't know about him. I know about him.
Right, this Richard Lighthouse.
Yeah, but this is his thing. He thinks these people they was behind the thing of organize this.
Is this MK Ultra? Is it or?
Yeah, before was MK Ultra, I believe. I don't know actually. Don't say those things too much. I don't know the history of it, but I know this is existing.
You have your own experience.
This is happening, yeah. And I'm one of
targeted individuals.
In a word. And
so nothing to do with schizophrenia or delusion, paranoia.
No, I'm not mentally ill person, Douglas. Could you just shut your mouth up, asking some stupid questions? I really got enough about you dragging my brain down all the time. Ask me some stupid questions. How much I have to tell you? I'm bewildered by the way you keep going on about mental. I'm not a mentally ill person, though.
All right, for just to context.
You're just really asking stupid questions. I'm being totally illegally mistreated
so
by
to
this
provide
country.
some context.
And I haven't got any help because my husband keep going on about they got their right. I'm a mentally normal person. I'm being mistreated by hospitals. I'm totally illegally being mistreated. And I haven't got any understanding from my husband.
To provide...
My husband keep going on about they got right.
Darling,
how they got right? And they're being illegally treated.
To provide some context for this, my wife, Lin Feng Mary Westbury, we've been married for over 18 years. Yes? My wife is sitting here in our drawing room reading a letter that she's written to her psychiatrist.
It's not mine. I've been mistreated for 15 years. I've been put up. I was totally under control to put up with this injection and mistreatment. As I'm totally know I was being mistreated.
Good.
So you can say how much they can control your brain.
Good. Now
I
read.
was very happy to doing everything.
Now read the. Now
I figured out I was totally under control and stupid.
Darling, now read the letter to them, okay?
Well, the letter is quite long, but basically I'm just telling them they're mistreating me. So I say that the injection killed my brain. My brain is in a much worse condition. Every time I'm illegally mistreated by doctors who are under the American scientists' control to mistreating me and give me wrong medicine to kill all of my brain. I'm facing totally devastated and sorrow about my mistreatment and my life and my misunderstandings from doctors and families. I wrote this letter one day before the injection from last Thursday. Below. Oh well, basically I said I'm writing to make a complaint about Dr. Wesley's losing his patient at a meeting and the impulsive decision of me back to injection again, which it destroys all of my brain. Well, anyway, I don't want to read it. Just totally boring. They basically just, make me especially like this. But I'm telling you, I'm being totally mistreated by England. I live in Suffolk, Ipswich. We could, if you want help me, come here. So we go to the hospital, talk to them, talk to police. And I really need help. And my family don't give me any help. Except my husband did a bit. But basically they could not explain what's happening to me. However, as I'm telling them all the time what is happening to me. And I'm telling them totally, from beginning of my marriage with my husband, about 20 years ago. It's not just 18, really it's about 19 years old, about 20 years. And they were, because they basically just use our brain to make a lot of things together. And now they want to kill it. My brain was physically totally broken, totally been turned around like an earthquake. Some part moved to another part moved to another part. My physical constantly been moved around physically like an earthquake. Doctor don't understand any of this. They just forced me to have injection to kill all my brain. As they got no idea what my brain condition is. And my brain was raining, water was dripping inside my head because my brain been melted away and dripping away like liquid. And I went to hospital asking help. They did not give me any check. They just don't believe me, then give me medicine, killed all my brain. After that, I got 3 years paralyzed. And now I came back to paralyzed. I was in China for 3 years. And eventually I wake up, I know I was hurt by Americans. Then I want to come back to England to find help. That's how I started again. Then they want me to come back to England doing my brain again. And I've been almost straight away been mistreated. Then I was just totally under kind of, how do you say that, kind of make you feel very, very contented about your life. Happy with your husband, happy with your whatever you can got. Then I was living on for 11 years. That's 11 years. They totally destroyed all my brain with help of the doctor's injections. And they could not believe I put up with. I know this injection hurting me. I know I'm being stupid, and I could not wake up to defend myself. I said many times this injection kills me, and doctors don't listen to me at all. Now my life is towards the end. They took 11 years to totally destroyed my brain, and now I'm facing to be pushed out of family, to be like a prostitute, which they did something physically, operated on my brain, and I lost almost all my IQ. Don't believe what I'm looking like. My IQ is much better than this. And what I have done is physically level, different part, different level, physically reassembling my brain, deleting my brain, removing my brain. They're going on and on in circles. Doing my brain's like a hollow. They basically just, made a kind of building inside your head, and in a kind of structure, they can totally destroy your brain. And that's a structure made by me and my husband, and my husband's family, and I'm in England. That kind of structure totally have my brain totally destroyed. And now they want to push me out of family to get me, totally wipe out that part of my brain, totally push me out of the family. Then my brain doesn't have very much IQ. They can totally squash it. They can totally make me like a prostitute. That is all what the experiment about. But I have been through tremendously, brutally attack and suffering. They've been physically assaulting me and attacking me. They basically just physically, cutting my brain off. Basically, just wipe my brain off. And my brain, I just lose my capacities, lose my intelligence all the time. I cannot think of dealing not of single things. I just keep, not remembering things about a second ago. I'm just totally becoming unconscious. And they say that at my most retarded time, they're going to push me out of the family. Then I have no clue what is going on with my life. And I tried to talk to a judge yesterday in a tribunal. They don't want to listen to me. I tried to talk to my doctor about how much I concern about my future life. They don't want to listen to me. And I went to police to talk to them how dangerous my life will be in the future. And they don't want to listen to me. I'm just being totally mistreated. It's just totally horrible and ridiculous. And you don't know my husband there, going on and going left, going close, going forward, where he totally enjoying taking photos. This thing doesn't get into his head. He doesn't know how tragic this is, how much he needs concern. He got no time to make any sense. It's just totally ridiculous.